Today I've decided to talk to you guys about animation. Now, why should I care about animation? Why should you guys care about cartoons? It's a form of media primarily for kids, right? No, wrong. Please allow me to redirect your lens to look at this medium in a different light. So, art throughout history has been used to preserve our history and our culture, and often animation is overlooked, not taken seriously. And I feel it is important for us to recognize and appreciate this new form of art. It's becoming the new way to preserve our culture, our history, and the stories of our lives. It's exchanging the traditional way of storytelling, which is usually told orally, and exchanging it for this, which is newer, better preserved, and more expressive. So, if you'd allow me, today I'd like to discuss animation production, its changes, animation styles, its changes, and perception changes in animation. I, Annette, I have always loved art. I have started studying art history around the 2020-2021 period. It's something that I've always been interested in, and animation was a previous possible career choice for me. So I spent a lot of time online about it. It starts with an idea. Persistence of vision, which is basically an optical illusion created when still images are placed next to each other in succession. And then you get those images to move fast enough, it creates a single moving image. And it's going by this guy, British physicist Peter Mark Robert. And with that, to get this into production came drastic changes in the production of animation. So before cameras, we had the phenakistoscope, zoetrope. This was basically a painted spinning cardboard disc where you stand in front of the mirror, spin it, the image is painted onto it, became a single moving image. Zoetrope, before cameras as well, it's a cylindrical object, painted images inside, spin it, single moving image. Difference is, this is for one viewer, and this was made for multiple viewers, so a bigger audience. But luckily, cameras made it a little bit easier to animate. Two main ones, stop motion, cell animation. Stop motion is basically the technique in which objects are physically moved and captured one frame at a time. Cell animation is something that we're more familiar with. It is the painting of 2D visuals on a clear, transparent sheet. Basically, all the Disney movies we've seen, cell animated. And now, we have computer animation. And it's unique in that the animators can move the character's body with the program. It's a mix of 3D modeling and traditional frame-by-frame animation, and the computer helps in filling in the in-betweens. No need to start from scratch anymore. So, with the easiness of the production of animation, we're not concerned in moving images anymore. We're more concerned into experimentation and style expansion. So 2D animation, we have Disney and anime, two main formats. Disney, more simplistic. Usually the characters are modeled after real life people. Ariel is the first of the Disney Renaissance, which is cell animated. But for an example, as who it might be based on, Genie, Aladdin, based after Robin Williams, who was later the voice of the genie. And in anime, it's anything produced in Japan, and usually it's more realistic in appearance and more detailed. It also includes exaggerated expressions and body movement. So basically, these are the two main stylistic expansions in the 2D format. 3D animation. Fun fact, Toy Story was the first CGI animated movie. And stylistically, CGI allows for a more detailed, human-like, and realistic animation. It also focuses on detail, and it allows for dynamic camera movements, complex lights, and intricate sets. A great reason for experimentation within the medium. And combination. More recently, we have Into the Spider-Verse, combines 3D animation and traditional 2D paintings. Backgrounds. 2D, it is hand painted to capture the essence of a comic to enhance that feeling. But Miles himself is CGI, so that we can retain his humanity so that our audience can better relate with him. And with that, animation's perception has changed. The expressiveness of the new styles have allowed for animators to reach a broader expression of stories, topics, and emotions. Early animation was aimed at children. Nowadays, with the introduction of Into the Spider-Verse, we touch on heavier themes. Themes such as identity, family, and heroism, with nuance, not in the black and white format as done before. And also promotes diversity in a medium that was not there before. Open up a pathway for animations in the future to follow. So, following that, we have today, Arcane and Invincible. Both released in 2021. Arcane follows Into the Spider-Verse's example by using the combination 2D and CGI animation, and Invincible follows up on the maturity of the themes, explorative nuance, which hasn't been done before in animation. So, to review, I've told you guys about the changes in production in animation, the changes in styles, and the changes in perception, and I want to leave you off with this. Think about culture when animation begins and culture today, and think about, is animation really a medium that preserves the essence of